These are wheels that are found on some of the oldest ceilings in some of the temples in Egypt. Egyptian archaeologists really have no idea what they mean or what they represent, yet they're great keys. It takes a great deal of understanding to be able to read just what's in these wheels. They're always found in sets of 4 or sets of 8 because they're related to the harmonics of music. They also relate to the harmonics of the electromagnetic spectrum, and they also are related to dimensional separations. They're also proof that the Egyptians really understood what the flower of life represented, that it was more than just a pretty image that in their spare time, when they had nothing better to do, they would just sit and etch it into the walls in some of their temples. Now, you can barely see here, but there's a group of people that are walking in a straight line. I'm going to shift the slide here so you can clearly see this group of people walking in a straight line, and they all have this funny looking oval on the top of their head. If this was in color, these ovals would be orange. They're called the egg of metamorphosis, and they represent the fact that these people are about to go through tremendous change both of a physical nature and also change of a consciousness nature. So they're walking along in a straight line, and then all of a sudden the leader of the pack, so to speak, makes a 90-degree turn, and the rest are about to follow. Well, if you're at all familiar with UFOs, if you've seen videos, if you've read about them, or maybe you've been fortunate enough to see the real thing, you've heard that they go streaking across the sky at fantastic speeds, and then they all of a sudden make a 90-degree turn and they're gone. What happened? This is quite a bit different from getting on an airline and going from San Francisco to New York, for example, because on the UFO, all the beings have linked together, kind of like they've become a group mind, and in so doing, they have changed their conscious wavelength. That, in combination with making a 90-degree turn, has enabled them to leave this world and to reappear in another universe, just as real there as they are here, but they're gone from our reality. So that's what these guys are doing here. What they're doing then is telling you that they're in process of changing their conscious wavelength and then making a 90-degree turn, and in so doing, turning their body into a ball of light, leaving this world, reappearing into a different dimensional reality, here again, just as real there as they were here. And if you knew how to read these wheels, they would tell you exactly what world that they're about to enter into.